nuts, easy nuts for nuts.
Yeah.
Right, awesome. If you're playing on my stuff, just please wash your hands before you start. After going through the break step.
Yep.
The way.
There you go. Yep, just one scripture, one commentary. That's what we do for break. Alright, what part's this?
No, good.
Huh?
Just the apple.
Do you need to get a plate or something? Because it shouldn't go on the deck. No. That's something she's asked her mom about. Alright. What part's this?
Dawn, one,
Got two. Alright, hey Parker. We're starting through the steps real quick. So what part's this? Just so that it's just a step. Like, you know, do everything. It's just a pattern. That's it. I mean, I could put reasons to it so that helps us remember what part is Bible and what part is commentary.
Oh, I was like, it's obviously the Bible.
Yeah, because there's always this part here that's commentary. And so this is N.T. Wright's thoughts. This is script. So what part's this? The last one.
Bible.
Ooh, it smells good. Alright, there's a man of the Pharisees called Nicodemus, a ruler of the Judeans. He came to Jesus by night. Rabbi, he said to him, we know that you're a teacher who comes from God. Nobody can do these signs that you're doing unless God is with them. Let me tell you the solemn truth, replied Jesus. Unless someone has been born from above, they won't be able to see God's kingdom. How can someone be born? Asked Nicodemus. When they're old. You're not telling me they can go back a second time into the mother's womb and be born, are you? I'm telling you the solemn truth, replied Jesus. Unless someone is born from water and spirit, they can't enter God's kingdom. Flesh only gives birth to flesh, but the spirit gives birth to spirit. Don't be surprised that I said to you, you must be born from above. The wind blows where it wants to go, where it wants to, and you hear the sound it makes, but you don't know where it's coming from or where it's going to. That's what it's like. That's what it's like with someone who's born from the Spirit. How can this be so? Asked Nicodemus. Well, replied Jesus, you're a teacher of Israel, and yet you don't know about all this? I'm telling you the solemn truth. We're talking about things we know about. We're giving evidence about things we've seen. But you won't admit our evidence. If I told you earthly things and you don't believe, how would it be if I tell you heavenly things? Are you going to believe then? And nobody has gone up into heaven except the one who came down from heaven, the Son of Man. So you see, like, these really puzzling response.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta be born again. And the guy's like, what? There's no way you could just go up into your mother's stomach again, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. And so then Jesus is like, actually, flesh gives birth to flesh, but the spirit gives birth to spirit. This is a very interesting expression of Jesus, don't you think? Yeah.
He'd be like, eat me now.
It'd be like Operation. It'd be like Operation Cover.
we call it the dive. All right, what part's this?
Bible.
Harry.
It's almost the Bible. It doesn't matter.
Harry.
Both of them.
All right, just one time.
Bible. Bible. You said Bible. You said Bible. Commentary.
Okay.
I can always do those.
All right, guys. We just got this last section. So this is NT Wright saying, "I have lost my birth certificate. It's the sort of thing that happens when you move house, which we did not long ago. I know where it was in the old house. It may have been accidentally thrown away, but I expect it was put into a very, very safe place. And the place was so safe that I still haven't found it. Fortunately, I don't need it at the moment. I have a passport and other documents. Sooner or later, if it doesn't show up, I shall have to get a replacement, which means going back to the town where I was born and paying to have a new copy made from the register there. But of course, the one thing that a birth certificate isn't needed for is to prove that a birth took place. Here I am, a human being. Obviously, I must have been born. The fact that at the moment I can't officially prove when and where is a minor detail." Did you hear what he's saying, my friend? Alright, I need hyper focus, my friend.
Okay.
So, you guys hear what he said?
What?
Yeah.
What did you say, Micah? What did NT Red say?
What did you say?
What did NT Red say in the commentary?
I forgot.
You did. You were being distracted.
No, I actually forgot. Houses. Talk about how that you don't need a birth certificate to actually that you need it for everything. The one thing that be lost.
Yeah, it's like even if with a birth certificate, like you don't have to go around proving that you've been born.
No.
You'd be like, look, I'm here.
I don't think I'm born, but
Yeah.
be like,
You guys, you ready?
hold on.
All right, and I'm gonna need everyone wash your hands before touching the computer stuff, okay? Parker doesn't matter because that's his own computer. So, but before you touch my computer stuff, I'm gonna try some wash your hands. You ready? Ready?
Yes.
But of course, the one thing when Christians discuss the new birth, the second birth, or the birth from above, they often forget this. Some people experience their entry into Christian faith as a huge, tumultuous event, with a dramatic build-up, a painful moment of decision, and then tidal waves of relief, joy, exhilaration, forgiveness, and love. They are then easily tempted, and there are movements of thought within Western culture which makes this temptation all the more powerful. To think that this moment itself is the center of what it means to be a Christian, as though what God wants was simply to give people a single wonderful spiritual experience, to be remembered ever afterwards with a warm glow. But that's a bit like someone framing their birth certificate, hanging it on the wall, and insisting on showing it to everyone who comes into the house. What matters for most purposes is not that once upon a time you were born, though of course sometimes it matters that you can prove when and where you're born. What matters is that you are alive now, and that your present life, day by day and moment by moment, is showing evidence of health and strength and purpose. Physical birth is often painful and difficult for the baby as well as for the mother, but you don't spend your life talking about what a difficult birth you had, unless for some tragic reason it has left you with medical problems. You get on with being the person you are now. So when Jesus talks to Nicodemus about the new birth, and when John highlights this conversation by making it the first of several in-depth discussions Jesus has in this gospel, We shouldn't suppose that this means that we should spend all our time thinking about the moment of our own spiritual birth. It matters what that it happened, of course. Sadly, there are many inside the church as well as outside whose present state suggests that one ought to go back to examine whether, in fact, a real spiritual birth took place at all. But where there are signs of life, it's more important to feed and nurture it than spend much time going over and over what happened at the moment. You guys are hearing what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's talking about don't go trying to relive the first time you cling to Jesus. Like sometimes, some people have very powerful moments of love and forgiveness, but the fact that you're alive and cling to Him means nurture needs to happen now. Look to Jesus now. Cling to Him now. Life is now. A lot of times we get caught up looking to the past. In fact, what Jesus says here to Nicodemus is more sharply focused than we sometimes imagine. The Judaism that Nicodemus and Jesus both knew had a good deal to do with being born into the right family. What mattered was being a child of Abraham, of course. Other things mattered too, but this was basic. Now Jesus is saying God is starting a new family in which this ordinary birth isn't enough. You need to be born all over again, born from above. The same word here can mean a second time. Ready? Now Jesus is saying God is starting a new family in which this ordinary birth is enough. You need to be born all over again, born from above. The same word here can mean a second time and from above. You should probably understand both with the emphasis. So now Jesus is saying God is starting a new family in which ordinary birth.
Like,
You ready, my friend? I know. Do you need be easier if maybe Mike can move right there so you don't have to keep looking. Are you good?
that makes us play. You.
What was the face? Okay. I will say be focused, my friend. And we'll get through this, okay? Now Jesus is saying God is starting a new family in which this ordinary birth is enough. You need to be born all over again, born from above. The same word here can mean a second time and from above. You could probably understand both with the emphasis on from above. The point is with 1:12:13 is that the initiative remains God. The new birth Jesus is talking about is the same thing that has been spoken of in 1:33. Hey Micah, just so that it's not such a distraction, can you just move to where Parker was sitting?
Sure.
Easy. We're almost done. The new birth Jesus is talking about is the same thing that has been spoken of in 1:3. Water and spirit here must mean the double baptism. Baptism in water, which brings people into the kingdom movement begun by John the Baptist and continued by Jesus' disciples. And baptism in the spirit, the new life, bubbling up from within that Jesus offers, which is the main thing that this whole book is about. That's a really good point. So it's about we need to be born of both water and spirit. So water baptism, remember what John the Baptist was baptizing people for? Yep, it's kingdom reigning. It's showing that your whole life is all about Jesus. Yeah, that's what water baptism is about. It's showing your whole life is about Jesus. And then now we're doing a baptism by spirit, So it's a new life that Jesus offers. So by clinging to Jesus, we get the new life, the Spirit baptism. The two are closely joined. Nobody in the early church supposed that Spirit baptism matters so much that you can do without water baptism. From time to time, the problem arose that people assumed that as long as you had water baptism, you didn't need to worry about the new spiritual life. But the point in this passage is that this double-sided new birth will bring you into the visible community of Jesus' followers, water baptism, and gives you the new life of the Spirit welling up like a spring of water inside you. Spirit baptism was now required for membership in God's kingdom. Indeed, as Jesus says in verse 3, without it you can't even see God's kingdom. You can't glimpse it, let alone get in. That's crazy. To hear Jesus saying without being born of both water and spirit, you can't even enter the kingdom. You don't even see it. As with 1:12-13, the point of this is that God's kingdom is now thrown open to anyone and everyone. The Spirit is on the move, like a fresh spring breeze. Verse 8, part of the point here is that the word for wind, both Hebrew and Greek, is the same word as the Spirit. And no human family, tribe, organization, or system can keep up with it. Opening the window and letting the breeze in can be very inconvenient, especially for the Nicodemus of this world who supposedly have got things titled figured out, labeling and sorting into neat patterns. But unless we are prepared to listen to his dangerous message, we aren't ready to listen to the gospel at all. In verses 10-13, we have the first of many passages in which he speaks about a new knowledge. Indeed, a new sort of knowledge, sort of knowing. It's a way of knowing that comes from God, from heaven. And it's humbling for Nicodemus to have to be told this. He is, after all, a respected and senior teacher. But this way of knowing, and the new knowledge we get through it, is given by the mysterious Son of Man. As we are told in 151, he is now the ladder which joins the two dimensions of God's world, the heavenly and the earthly. Did you hear that? So remember about the ladder of the angels going up and down? He's saying he's the ladder that's bringing heaven to earth. We want to understand not only the heavenly world, but the way in which God is now joining heaven and earth together. We must listen to him and walk with him on the road he is now descending. Alright, we talked enough on the way. We can get right into the meeting. Thank you, Michael, for being flexible moving over.
Oh. Oh. Oh, come on, bro. Out.
So play online. So I'll host it, so hit play online. Hit OK. Play online, hit open. Go ahead. Alright, and then you went Rolo first. You're barbarian. So yeah, I mean, you said you want to go barbarian, right? You want to slash everything and not make the towers, right? So, I mean, you could create a new one, but Rolo is your barbarian who do wield. You like it. So hit select. Alright, and then, actually, let me invite you. So you go ahead and go to, leave, and then I'll actually invite you, and it'll be really easy. Alright, chart, and it is done. Just enjoy hacking them. You can't repair. Or you're a barbarian, so all you do is slash. Slash them more. Oh wow, dude. You kill him so much more faster than me. Because since you're playing the most probably he's like the most OP character. Ooh, you could equip that. Give the hero right there. There you go. Alright, I'm playing.
Like, can you join me?
I'm actually just gonna invite you. Actually, hit Shift Tab. You might be able to invite me. There, then right click menu right there. Actually, I can't.
A mysterious visitor from the crystalline dimension, the Summoner has decided to wage his own personal war across Etheria for reasons unknown. With 2 pets by his side, the Summoner can form minions out of sentient crystal and build an army to follow his every command. By entering Overlord mode, the Summoner can retreat at any time to his crystalline realm to supervise his real-time strategy from an omniscient top-down perspective. The slide.
Proud Etherean warrior of noble descent, the Countess can more than hold her own against me. A student of the mountain monasteries, the initiate has joined her counterpart to discover the truth behind her master's demise. Her increased spellcasting and movement speeds are coupled with incredibly powerful. An introverted trainee in the arcane arts, the adept has focused her energies to hone several unique magical spells. Her purifying blast unleashes a magical explosion of energy that will specifically decimate.
Train, donning his robe. A mysterious.
Are you ready? Oh, you can feel healthy. Ready to play online? Open. Start. Oh.
Etheria was once a land of living legends. Long ago, brave warriors across the realm stood together against an immortal evil known as the Old Ones. In the wake of this struggle, the champions locked away the power of the Old Ones inside Eternia crystals. Recently, the realm's heroes called to a faraway crusade.
Go ahead and hit quick match. We're just working on
Donning his robe. There we go. Like, that's how it's done.
Yeah, you can.
You want,
That one give me a good one.
what level are you? What level you got? Level.
Yeah. Well, you have multiple weapons. You have more pages. How do you plan?
Yes, though? Yeah, I don't think you're in the level yet. Go over and hit E. And pick the or lock. That's what I mean. What were you for?
Probably everything that you don't need.
What level am I in what?
I think I'm good.
Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm also jumping to the first one for you. Yep, jumping for stuff.
Okay, I think I'm good. First, I think I'm good. Yeah. Oh! What the flip? Heh. Find the best. Run! Wait, I put both of the same weapon? That.
Your partner in this area. Overrated.
Good work. I never knew I can equip one weapon.
What? No.
Now I have more. No way, I can repair with
Partner.
You have moments where you do a really good job.
Go, partner.
Spend your mana wisely.
okay, good now, right? No.
So medium? What did you think the medium level?
You are professional.
Now, what did he say? He didn't tell me.
Okay,
Etheria
yeah, I know.
Cutscene.
was once a land of living legends.
I can skip it this time.
Long ago, brave warriors across the realm stood together against an immortal evil known as the Old Ones. In the wake of this struggle, the champions locked away the power of the Old Ones inside Eternia crystals. Recently, the realm's heroes, called to a faraway crusade, have left their younger kin to tend the castle and its chores. bored with their dreary duties. And imagining action and adventure, the pupils accidentally unleash an ancient force that has long been dormant. Now these heroes in training will have to grow up quickly. Together they will defend the Eternia crystals against those who would seek to resurrect the ancient evils.
Defender.
He just now.
Oh, it'd be a game pass.
That's that.
Please don't start yet. Let me grab me a summon. Peace.
That's for you, right? Is that a good idea? There.
Remember these guys? These are my summoning guys. You can't hurt them, but know that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because I was like, wait, is that an enemy? Is that like a super boss? And I was like, nope, not doing that.
We got. Hey. Okay. All right. As I know, Cat has I'll make sure you guys have link. Okay, then please don't play Cat. How's a WoW? Not doing anything that Charlie can't play. Things have changed.
Yes, that's okay.
Started.
Okay,
You could go hit E right next to it, or wait 75 seconds.
wait.
Get to hit E by the crystal.
I also hit it. I didn't know that. Name of the guy.
Okay. Get the job done. Or
Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, go ahead and click it. Those are just in your box. You can equip you give yours to equip or not.
Ready?
Okay, go ahead and hit me. Take my last guy. And you can keep hitting E every time. Like, I'll be able to control and have everything. Let me just make one or two on the first round, and after that, you can just hit E to start it.
Alright. What? They're starting. I'm one-handed. Oh!
But you can go ahead and hit E if you want to.
Forget it. I hate why does it smell so good? I don't know now.
Cooking.
These two red robins cooking, right? And red ruby, red ruby.
You can always open up the test jar. You don't have to. Besides the first level, let me open the test on the first level. But after that, you can go ahead and open it. Okay.
Yeah. Bro. Try, bro.
5.
Try it. I'll try that one.
This is just boy.
Oh, nice.
Got easily. I saw and I was like, oh yeah, all this mana. So I was like, that's right. So this sword's gonna. Oh, that's a big okay. Damn, that's up though. You better stop. Stop you. Ah, bad boy, I can do that. That's the random period. Becky, did you see it?
Sure.
Go, go.
Some of them are level bound. So usually you want things with thumbs up on it.
Yeah. Both of them.
Well, you have to like hit I, like look at your hero. Oh, you also have a level up, and you also like depending on what arm you want to put on. Like unequip the one, like unequip that. That's the one you want to unequip, or do you want to unequip that one? Okay, so click it, then hit item box. Now equip the one that you want.
Kill my epic one. And you robot give
No, the green thumbs up means it's better. If you look at the item box, generally the green thumbs up means it's better, okay?
Fine, even.
So you see this little yellow dot right here, Car? That means it's better than what you currently have. So this is saying this is better than what I currently have. So I hit F to send you the.
Oh, F. I keep thinking F to keep pressing E. Black and white. And the what was that? And he's up. Wow.
Whenever you're ready, hit E on the.
Yeah, I'm ready. I was about to say, right? Ready? Ready? Ready. I can get. Oh, those are big boys. 51. Oh, this is a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing special about this.
Final way.
Yep, and then we're done with the map. Keep being this map. There's a sword that dropped here.
Oh, Parker, I
When does it?
Yeah, that green dot means better. So you can hit F. You just put in your item box F to immediately equip.
No, I'm not. How do I trade you?
You won that. See? Boom, you get the short. Take whatever items you want and we can continue.
How do I trade? How do I trade?
Nice. So it's going to be one of those. So it's either 6, 7, but be level 10. So hit I. Hit I. There you go. All right. Look right there. Look under abilities. Battle leap and battle pound. So you haven't put points into it yet.
Let's go.
What?
Let's see how much time we have left. All right, we have 6 minutes.
No, wait. No, wait.
Head. Imagine 780.
What can love?
640. I got 11.
All right, friends. Just let you know we have 6 minutes, so we're dipping.
What for you? Let's get fast and good. Right?
7 million diamonds.
So you can always, with the mouse wheel, scroll out if you want to see the map bigger.
Best person! Oh yeah! I know.
This first one is spent. But you go ahead and hit it.
Now I can go fish. It's gonna be so fun. Look at my sword, good, and look so cool. Oh, you have poison? That actually did you. Okay, but I actually did him and killed him.
Right, all right, go ahead.
Parker members,
They come out where the purple circles are, or the red circles are. Maybe hit tab.
I'll go to 30, I don't.
You're going where I hoped you went. I got skin to go eat link into the one.
Or you need to take your bed.
I'm gonna give it back, I promise.
Whoa.
If I
Give it
will,
back.
I'm literally going to look.
Ow. I'll buy you the max set. Go.
It's not the max. After I open the testing. I gave you
Oh, can you a gun on the side? Take him on. Go. Wait, behind you. I need a crystal.
After I open the testing,
Fine.
because like I didn't know I had to touch it. So
Why are my
Yeah.
pets not
First person's fun, isn't it?
yeah, but I just have to be safe and all that.
Oh, that's...
What does Leno mean? That means good.
So that little green dot like that every time is going to show that they think it's better for you. So you hit F just to trade up equipment.
Game finish. Okay, go to China.
So if you ever have any spare mana, you can hit 5 and actually upgrade my minion. There you go. For upgrade my arc. That's what you use your mana for, just upgrading the defense. So pretty much, whenever you have spare mana, so you see that blue stuff, go ahead and use it to upgrade my guy.
I'll go this way. Okay, boom. You.
How do I get the max damage? Wait, you know what? That's my Oh, it is. Oh. No.
Take care of this.
You.
You're a really good team player.
Give me.
No. Dog walk.
Wait.
No.
Oh, now they opened one again.
No. That's fine.
Upgrade one again. Then I upgraded Spider again. I think the Spider's my favorite.
No, don't give anything.
So if you see anyone low on health, just hit 4 and repair him, okay?
Go ahead.
So that thing is repair, number 4, and number 5 is upgrade. See anyone got low on health, yeah. That'll be a team player.
You know, if you do it once,
Wait, scanning? I didn't agree with it.
okay, gonna upgrade your little outfit.
Alright, Kelly, we got 2 more waves, then we got dip, okay? Go ahead and hit next.
You should?
Yeah, go ahead.
Partners don't need stuff. Also, putting. Hey, partner, he has no diamonds. He only has 11,000 diamonds. Partner, don't do it! Scared me. Oh! Go on too far. Yeah. What is it? Oh. Give it like... Partner, no. Why?
Oh, no, he's got it. Oh! That's still broken?
No, he's just blowing one right by you. You gotta get rid of the crystals, they're getting close.
No, you're not attacking me again today.
It's exactly 5 right now. Okay, we actually need to go. We can see. You like this game? So yeah, we'll continue. We'll finish this run tomorrow. All right, guys, we gotta dip. See you, friends. Nope, we gotta go. It's 5:06. End it. Got it. Call it, my friend. Or you just dial on the top of it. Can you just turn it off?